Well, howdy, hello, and welcome back to King's Peak. Episode 6 coming at you, and let's just admire our new tram, because that is what we built for the YouTube members only episode 5.5, which has recently dropped, and we built an entire new area. You can see the hospital driving past it. Really nice. So this is the first episode after I got my channel back. I recorded the members only before I had lost my channel. We're not going to go dive into that topic deeper anymore because I did make an entire video about it, and you know, it's done. It's a done deal. So let's focus on playing some skylines and building some more cool parts in King's Peak. Let's go. So first thing I want to do is show you all the area that we did for the members only episode, which was this right here, next to the highway exit, next to the industry area. And I do think it is looking really cool so far. We added a tram line in here. Let me show you actually. There we go, tram roads, a new tram depot, just because I didn't want to put the tracks from all the way here, all the way to over here. So we got new tram depot, tram tracks, and that reminds me, I forgot something because I actually wanted to connect the industry area with the new residential area, and I didn't do that. So yeah, we're gonna have to do that now. I don't want to disrupt my little one-way network here out of the industrial area, so we're going to keep that, and we're going to bypass with a tram-only track over here. Otherwise, yeah, what we're going to do, we're going to come in here. We're going to buy a new tile, which we're going to do like right now. Purchase. And we're going to expand on our high-rise area right in this place right here. Now, I don't know how far we're going to go today. We're going to use the tree lines as sort of guides, as what I mentioned. When you are not sure about your layout of your city, just follow along what the map gives you. In this case, we're going to go with a road layout that, you know, is sort of using these trees as guides, and we will work with that. Another thing that I forgot to do was actually to run a highway across here, because when we look at the map, it has a pretty cool highway network going through it, but there's no highway that services this part here. And what I wanted to do actually is make a highway interchange and then have a highway run to here and sort of end like right here. So I forgot that. So what we're going to do in the future is add another highway interchange here, have the highway roads run through the mountains, and maybe come out somewhere here. So let me, first of all, because I know I will forget this plan, let me draw some highway roads just so I don't forget that this is there, and this should go through the mountain, connect up to the highway over here. We'll see how that goes. I mean, I have roads here, you know, for the train station later on. So yeah, we're using roads as markers. But yeah, I would say enough chit chat. Let's dive into the actual episode. So what I want to do first, wait a minute. What's with these power lines? Do they even service or serve any purpose? I don't think so. Nope, we can easy peasy take them out. Let's go. Grabbing our landscaping tool, the level terrain, up the intensity here, maybe the brush even. No, let's keep it small. Right click to set the height, and then left click drag to push the terrain back. I just want a small corridor here. Oh, we have a bit of a hill here. Oh, that's not a problem actually. Right click to set this height, and we'll sort of keep this. This looks pretty good. Push that back a little bit. And that should be enough. Let's grab our tram only roads, and what we could do here is maybe grab our freeform road tool, sort of go along. Ooh, that looks kind of cool. That looks kind of cool. Now let's see, straight road tool. Okay, we're off ever so slightly, not a problem. We'll adjust that here. And then maybe something like this, but again, yeah, right here. Oh, that's nice. And then grab the tram track road with bicycle lanes, of course. Oh, it has a median? Could that be a problem in an industry area with the median? Wait, is this bicycle lanes? No. Okay, let me see. Because, yeah, see, sometimes trucks go here and then they turn into the industry areas, which they can't do here because there is a median. So I think I might rather sacrifice... Oh, we could do a 4-lane even here. What? I think I might sacrifice the... We got dedicated turning lanes. Let's go. We're keeping this. So let's sacrifice the bike lanes just through here. So the trucks can actually turn into... Oh, that looks nice. Looks pretty clean. I love this look in the industry area as well. With the catenaries and the cables and stuff. Super cool. Okay, now we want to obviously connect to here. So... And we can upgrade this stretch of road to not have the tram stops anymore. So let's pause the game. So I'll move the stops to here. Maybe, oh, right, we need to move them to over here. So this one can go here, I guess. And this one should go here. Yeah, I think that's right. And then we'll add another stop in here and in here. And we are back on track. Let's put it on 3-speed for just a moment. Let that sort itself out. Now, is this a problem here? It's not a problem. We could maybe make that a bit smoother. Yeah. Okay, now that should sort itself out again. There we go. Okay, that's looking pretty good. And now let's come in here with the roads, grab our bicycle lane road again, 2-lane road with bicycle, upgrade. Ooh, sorry, didn't mean for those houses to be destroyed. Ugh. That's my bad. And then what we're gonna do also is, there's the stop right here. Just gonna add some walking paths here just to make it a bit easier for citizens to get. See, they're walking on this, they're walking here, but that's fine. Let's grab a tree. I think we're gonna go with the cottonwood tree, not super close to the wires. Let's go closer to the road, and then just with no rhyme or reason, just place some trees. Okay, careful in the industry area because the trees will look all dead, and I guess we can justify that. Yeah, that's toxic wasteland right here, but it's actually fine. All right, cool. Yeah, I like this. I like this much better. So we have the tram. It goes, loops up here, stops here, and then perfect. Then we have a way to work. You can go to work with a tram. Awesome. So let's come in here with some more housing. Obviously, we're going to just do some mass zoning sort of. And as I'm zoning, I realized that I took off all the zoning squares here from the Avenue Road, which is fair, I guess, but I think I'd rather want to have, at least on some side, have the zoning squares. So that's the wrong side. So it shows here, but that's... All right, so we have zoning squares here. We can use it to add some shops, which is kind of cool. All right, a park. I definitely want a park. And I think we're going to go with one of these guys. And that connects to the road. Nice. So citizens can cross the gap here as well. Shoppage, and maybe, yeah. Maybe some shops here too. And for here... All right, let's go. So we have these big open spaces here. We can definitely do something with that as well. Shops are spawning in. Okay, let's put it on 3-speed. Okay, let's see what spawns in here, actually. Drugstore. I mean, it doesn't look too bad, right? Wait, a drugstore? First Skyline Bank. Okay. I mean, all right. Oh, there's a bank as well here next to it. Also a drugstore. So the bank is a drugstore. I mean, okay, right? We'll take it, I guess. We'll keep those buildings. Why not? Ooh, Big Bite? Yeah, for sure. Let's keep that historical. I like that. And this one can be historical as well. So keep the historical function or use the historical function. It says right here, it will still level up, but the visual appearance will be preserved. So this will be the shop no matter the level, because usually the buildings will change appearance when they level up. And I did that here with the Big Bite as well, because I do want the Big Bite already on level 2, but it stays the way it is because I want this building to be here. So I think that's a really great feature in City Skylines with the historical feature. Just use it sparingly. We're going to keep level 2 on this one because it looks cool. The corner shop here, it is Delta Queen, burgers, fries, ice cream. Yeah, we're keeping that. That's kind of cool. And that's how you can sort of slowly control how your city looks. I think that's a really cool function. All right, that's pretty epic. So I think we can go on to, well, yeah, expanding a bit here, and let's have a look what we can do. I also thought we could tie in a lovely pedestrian area. So one idea, let's put it on 1 speed. One idea I had was using these two ends of the roads, but with one-ways. So sort of a one-way network. Maybe we can go with a bicycle lane. I don't like that we have only 3-lane roads with bicycle lanes. I wish we had smaller one, but it's okay. So let's go and turn on all zoning squares. Do that. And that. So we're going to have to monitor how this will hold up in terms of traffic. Ooh, I love that we have dedicated turning lanes here. So cool. Right-hand turn, straight left-hand turn. Great stuff right here. Okay, and as for this part here, I'm debating with myself, do we want another, like, I don't know, do we want just a single road going here? Because I definitely want to have, using the trees as our guides, basically. So we could do this sort of thing. I mean, obviously not with a one-way road. We want two-way traffic here, so that's the bicycle lanes. And that can be that. And then we'll go to here. We can use the one-way roads again. Go to these nodes. And the cool thing is, whoa, wait. Let's go. We'll just continue this network and see where it takes us. Maybe it will at some point loop around and connect to the highway somewhere here, which I guess I should. I mean, we'll leave it for now. We will leave it for now. Also, I like this side because it's like, this is a bit too tight. Looks kind of like I don't know, like a Star Wars ship, a TIE fighter. Is that what it's called? I'm not sure. Maybe we'll change it up. We'll go with the bicycle lanes. Do something like this. It's kind of cool. And we'll have space in here for a pedestrian area. Yeah, I think that is much better. Oh, and I just realized something. Oh, that's kind of cool. See how we have in this beach area, we have like this wavy road for the beach, and then it turns into this like straight road. It's like a hard cut here, but I do love how it looks. The visuals are pretty cool here with the wavy road and then straight road. That's how you can make things interesting in your city as well. You know, we got this wavy road. This happened by accident, and we had a straight road here, kind of breaks the grid, and then for here we can split off and do wavy road again. So sort of mimic this side right here, and that's how you can get more variety, get that spice in your city. I like that a lot. All right, now we have a cool open area to work with. As for a pedestrian area, we'll see how we want to do that. I think we should start with the pedestrian roads, and I think we're just going to go with the small sandstone pedestrian street. What I basically want is, well, I get just like an area here for some shops in here. So that should line up if we do this sort of thing. And then when we go back to the roads, oh, the zoning squares match up perfectly. sort of like this. And then now, do we want this to be longer? Do we want this to go all the way through? Yes, we do. Ooh, that's very, is it too gridded? I don't know. We want high rise in here, so that's not the biggest of issues, I would say. You know what? We'll leave this. We will leave this, and we'll do this. Maybe even here. Remember what we said in the first episode? We go above here, this will look like this could connect. So we're on the same height here as this road, and we'll do the same here. So we're going from this node, which is the same height or like the same level as this road, and it looks visually very appealing. All right. So one thing to note is when we're working with pedestrian areas, now if we want to zone on this pedestrian only road, we'll have to have one of the service points, service areas for this, and it has to be like on a regular road. It can't go on the pedestrian road. So I don't want to do that. I don't want this service point to be in here. I mean, technically it could go somewhere in here, right? It's noisy. I don't know. I feel it could be better in an industrial area. So let's see. We have areas here. Where do we want to put this? I think we had one in here before. I'm not really sure. Don't we have pedestrian? Interesting. I don't know. I don't really remember, honestly. We'll put one here for now. And then it says we've created Brook pedestrian area. Now go to the district styles. And if we grab this now and draw it all the way over here, this is our pedestrian road. Make that a bit bigger here. There we go. And so we connected the service point with our pedestrian area. Now we can take out this part here. I want to be careful here. So we're going to keep this. And if we hover over the small service point, you can see that the bigger one lights up too. That means the service area will service our pedestrian area, which is cool. The goods that need to be delivered will be transported. They will just fly through the air, magically teleported, basically. So we want this to be a bit smaller because we obviously only want this to be on the pedestrian road, and we're going to do only shops, and we're going to go commercial wall-to-wall buildings because I love those so much. And now what we're going to do here, we're going to leave this gap because we don't want them to spawn on the road. I think this is what we are looking for. Let's pause the game before we do anything because I want to break the grid with some of these walking paths. We could do this, or we could come in here and double up. And again, keeping that imaginary line in mind. See, look at that. That is perfect. It looks great. Looks amazing. Again, trees. And I think we could go a bit more bushy with the huge oak tree. That's a great tree. It's really, really a nice tree. Perfect. Perfect. And obviously I want to have high-rise buildings in here as well. So we're going to go, first of all, we're going to mass zone this part here, and we're going to mass zone this part here. And I realized I don't think I've added any water in here. Do we have water? Oh, no, we don't. The pipes are not that expensive. I think we can get away with that. Look at that. So we have a shopping aisle going through here. This is amazing. This is so cool. And then we have the high-rise buildings. And now let's come in here to this side. Oh my God, this is so great. Okay, how do we want to do this? Very basic. I feel like very, very basic. Hang on. All right, that is awesome. We're gonna leave this. Cool. And maybe, how about, I'm not sure about this, but how about we do an elevated deal here with the pedestrian only walking paths in here. And then we could come in here with some of the bigger trees, or maybe even, hang on. These wouldn't fit in the city, like in the map theme. Do I care about it? I don't know. mean, it looks really cool. And then every now and again, we could do one of these. All right, we'll think about the trees later, but I do... What's this? Police station? Yeah, you can move to over here. Some random cars. Some random cars in here. And, I mean, there's a station here, and the Sims are using this tram stop pretty good. So I think we could justify these walking paths up here. Where do we go, though? Question is, where do we go? So I did this, which is kind of cool. I'm wondering, though, where it goes. Like, where do... Ooh, you'd love to see this. So maybe, probably, definitely a connection. Oh, there's a node here. Not a problem. Okay, we can't connect to here. We can connect to here, though. You know what? Like something like this. You know, maybe the citizens will walk across the walking path here because they do prefer that to walking on the streets. And we can just do that, right? I mean, now we have double pillars here, which is not a big problem. I think we're just going to go with this, though. So now we're left with this. Is it a monstrosity? I don't think so. Not necessarily. The pillars line up pretty nice here, except for here. They could be a bit more in the middle. Could maybe try and go for this. Will this work? Oh, it will. Okay, never mind. We lined up the pillars sort of in the middle. I like that. All right. So, okay, so my question has been answered. Yes, the citizens will use these walking paths. Okay, that is kind of cool. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, hang on. Before we do something, do we want a different style of high-rise buildings here? I don't know. We definitely want to be aware of how we zone things because of the size of the buildings. So far, pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. Another bigger building. Let's go. That's cool. It's really cool. Citizens are using the walking path instead of crossing the road here, which is really amazing. You don't need TMPE to take out the crosswalks. You build something where your citizens will want to walk and they will walk on the pedestrian walking path. I think that is really, really great. All right, we got to check out this tram stop here. Line details. We only have one. I mean, we have 110 capacity, so let's see what happens. Wait, where's this stop? 76. Okay, I mean, it's fine, right? We could technically do one more vehicle, but I think it's fine. I think it works. It works just fine. That's okay. It works fine. Now for here, I'm thinking, why don't we use the Brooklyn and Queens district? Maybe for all around here. Yeah, not here. Not here. Concord Park? I guess. Wait, so click on the district, default style, and then Brooklyn and Queens. And then we got to do mass zoning, high-rise buildings. Badoosh. There we go. And that should give us some amazing buildings with the red bricks, Brooklyn and Queens style. Really awesome in my opinion. Look at those buildings. Those are looking really great. Really great. And look at our population rising. Let's go. And we can sneak in an office building here and there. Just to get some more of that high density going. Ooh, I like that. That's kind of cool. And we can connect. Lovely. I mean, this would be a tad bit better. That's okay. It's fine. It's actually fine. There we go. There we go. Look at that. That looks amazing. Oh my God. Look at our... Wow. Look at the... Oh, I do love the residential wall-to-wall buildings. Look at how beautiful they are. I love this architecture, super amazing.
Keep it tuned right here.
And the citizens are walking, they're enjoying themselves, they're shopping. That is amazing. Oh my god, let's go. And we can get some cool buildings in here. I feel like we should get some more shops in here. Bro, this music, I am loving Sunny Breeze Radio. Le Epic. What's your favorite radio station in City Skylines? Drop me a comment. I'd love to read about that. All right, now what type of trees? You know what would be really cool, but I don't think it would fit in here? Would be some of these spruce trees. Don't we have, look at this, the pine trees. Generic pine tree. Oh, these look cool, but I mean, we do have the palm trees, but not in this part of town. So I'm thinking probably the bigger trees. Those are not like I would be looking for height. Let's see how this looks with the what is it called? The oak tree. Yeah, I mean, not all that good. Question is, can we maybe add something in here? Okay, we can. I mean, we can go here with a parking lot, which would probably look cool. Oh yeah, that looks good. On the other side as well. Let's go. Awesome. Not sure what to do in here yet. Let me know in the comments as well. Do you have any suggestions? I'd appreciate to read from you guys. Let's go. Okay, and while we're here, you might have seen this little piece of road here, and that was because the idea initially was to maybe have this go through the mountain and connect up, well, not like that, connect up to this road right here. So maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll get highway roads through the mountain here, so it's actually a quicker way for the citizens to go. And oh, what is this? It's burnt down. Okay. Oh, it's fine. That's actually fine. So yeah, but we can work with this road as well. So if we were to do something like this, and I'm down with that. I'm really down with that. Let's take this road out, or we're going to pay the fee. I don't think we need traffic light here. Speaking of traffic lights, not that much. I just realized our metro is going pretty well here. That reminds me, we have this bus-only road where we don't have any bus line here. We could maybe use that to service this area. We could connect another metro here to go all the way over to the industry area maybe, and have a stop in here in Cozy District maybe. But for now, let's drop in here. 90 degrees. Okay, there we go. So this road is obviously crooked, but that's fine because I just added this piece of road here, which is fine. It's really fine.
2 seconds later.
I don't know. I'm not loving this. Give me a sec. Okay, yeah, much better. Straighten it out. And it looks much, much better now. I mean, hey, sometimes, you just gotta, as I said, sometimes you do something that you have a plan and it doesn't work. And that's not a problem. Specifically in City Skylines. We go back in and we change stuff around and it works. And all of a sudden it works, right? It's okay. So again, overhead view, see, that's where we're going. That's where we're going. And I think we can justify curving into... that would be cool, but I don't want to go too close to this junction here. So we're going to hold off on that. We're going to do this for now, which I'm probably not going to leave. So I have to think about if we want to connect this up with the one-way road network. I'm not sure. Might be a good deal for people not to having to drive here, and then go to here. Instead, they could go instantly like this. And then again, we'll have a road going out here. But that's, again, overview, visuals, perfect. Awesome. Now, how do we connect this? Well, I mean, plain and simple, connect the Cozy District, right? That's what we'll do. that is what we'll do. So there's only one connect. Gotta be careful. There's only one connection now, so we could justify this connection, even though it's a four-way junction. It's not a big problem. I don't think it's a problem. If it becomes a problem, we can change it around to a one-way road going in or going out. But for now, I think that is absolutely fine. And what's cool is we can use this green belt here, or we can like spice up this green belt to become sort of a barrier between that part of the city and where the cozy district starts, which is a farming district. Sort of a clean green city vibe energy over here. So I think we can justify that. We can maybe get some more green buildings in here, which is kind of cool. Do we have it? I mean, we can make a district here. Got to be careful not to overlap them too much. And we're going to go to the self-sufficient buildings here. And it's burning. Cozy district is on fire. Please do your job. A fire truck extinguishing the house. Let's go. The animation is so great. Loving the animation. It's so epic. And it's no longer on fire. It's a bit dirty, but it's okay. Cozy district lives on to see another day. All right, cool. Okay, this connection is being used pretty heavily now, which was expected. So, and speaking of connections, the user Cyborg, one of our lovely YouTube members, mentioned that they love the roads next to the train tracks, but there is another pedestrian bridge needed at least. And I do agree with Cyborg. So let's come in here before I forget. And let's do one of these bridges. Let's have a look, see? Oh, that's okay. I think that's actually fine. Goes over top. Yeah, another connection here. Give your citizens multiple connections to the areas of your city, to the various areas of your city, and they will be happy citizens for sure. Lay the pipes. There we go. Very cool. Very cool. Okay, we do have very little citizen demand, residential demand, which is fine. Let's do some shops, and I do think I want shops to be alongside the Avenue Road. Now the question is, what type of shops do we want? I want something different. So variety is the spice of life, I do believe. And we have so many options. I have all DLCs. I have all DLCs. I have all content creator packs. I'm sure there's something in here to make Lake Heights look even better. Why not go with shopping malls, right? Let's go with shopping malls. And I hope that is low density shopping. I'm not 100% certain. It might be high density shopping malls. I'm not really sure. So we're going to need something to spread the power for sure. Let's see. Oh, we do. Ooh, just realized something. We do need services as well. I don't want one of those huge parking lots in here, I don't think. Let's rather see if we can't get a nice park going. Oh, that would be awesome if that would fit. Yeah, you don't have any power. I'm really sorry. Let's put this here. Let's see. Does that not spread the power? It does. We got lucky and we spread the power. Let's go. All right, cool. I like this. It is the low density shops. Yes, let's go. Oh my God, looks so cool. And we can do variations. All right, shopping malls. Oh yeah, oh yeah. And then we're gonna go with low density buildings again in here. Let's get the regular vanilla buildings going. I think I'd also love to have some European suburbia in here. Let's pause. Let's maybe turn this into a European suburbia district before we go, before stuff spawns in here. Poplar Heights, yeah. European suburbia, let's go. Okay, this is pretty cool. I'm slightly worried about this connection here. It could get overrun with vehicles. We already see this being used because they don't have a faster way to get through here. I think what we need to do, and I'm not even kidding, is to get a metro connection going. Now, how's our budget? 10K a week income, almost 5.5 million. I think we can justify getting in another metro that maybe goes from here, maybe has a stop in here at the shopping mall, then continues to the new area and to the industrial area over here. I think that could be justified. And we also need to think about a bus. Okay, so I think we can get away with Metro. And as I'm thinking about the Metro, look at this fireworks capital city, 24,000 population. That is truly epic. That is truly epic. Another tile, races and parades from the race day DLC. Ships, university. University, we need to think about university. Oh my lord. Okay, more paths, of course. The alley from race day, the fences from race day, water treatment. We need to do water treatment. Harbor, we can think about that. Okay, Peanut Bowl Memorial Stadium. Bad Peanut or PDX Peanut. Okay. All right, let's take a breather here. Let's take a breather. From the overview, I think we're looking epic. Like the city looks really good. Something closer to here. This area needs to be like a nature reserve as well. But so far, we have developed a pretty good chunk of the city. This, again, is looking very empty. So maybe more tram tracks in here? I don't know. No more tram tracks. Well, I mean, why not, right? So yeah, we'll connect up to here as well. Wow, it's looking really good. So I think we could justify the Metro at this point. You know what? Let's put in the Metro as sort of the last point of the episode. So we have one here. I think we can go with 15,000 with here. And obviously we're going underground. Oh wait, no, I need another stop. Did I say in here? That's pretty close though. Maybe up. But I don't want to put like a Metro in Cozy District here. So, or is it not? It's not Cozy District. There's one district called Cozy District. I'm calling everything Cozy District. So I think we could justify placing this. Hello? Can we not? Oh, the zoning squares are a bit scrunched up here, so it doesn't let me do that. Interesting. So yeah, I guess we're going to put one here, which is pretty sure. It's okay. It's actually fine. That's fine. We'll put one here, and we'll put... I don't really think we need one in here. You know what? We'll justify it. It's okay. Because it's our city, and we can do whatever the fudge we want. Oh, no. All right, so this one, not all that necessary, I don't think. I mean, it will get used, but as soon as we develop this area further, it might make a lot more sense. But I do feel like we can justify this. Look at Metro. Metro is carrying so many passengers. It is wild. It is wild. Okay, so let's check out this line here. 2 vehicles is fine, I guess. 150 capacity. We can always, you know what? Let's bump it up now. Just in case. Just in case. Yeah, let's go down to 1 vehicle. 4 stops, 1 vehicle. We have 2 stops with 1 vehicle. How is this line looking, by the way? Are we good? We're good with 1 vehicle, right? Here, I think so. Yeah, 100%. Look at that. 450 capacity is wild. And look at... And citizens, okay, this is kind of cool. I just want to point this out. Citizens are actually transferring from Metro to Metro using the pedestrian road. Look at this. Okay, oh, this is lovely. This is lovely. They're actually transferring from Metro to Metro. We have our little waiting area here. Like, come on. This is great. This is really, really great. All right, I'm digging this. This is awesome. All right, we'll check on the Metro in the next episode. And we will see how everything turns out, if we need to bump up the number of vehicles or if we need to add higher capacity vehicles or maybe lower capacity. We won't do lower capacity. We'll see something for sure. Awesome. Now, don't forget to drop me a comment down below. What should we add in between those pedestrian overpasses here? I think that is really cool. It's looking truly amazing. But I do need something to put in here. Just the trees? I don't know. We could go with just trees. We'll see. I'll see what suggestions come in. But yeah, that should do it for this episode. And as always, I want to give a quick but huge shout outs to all my YouTube members. Shout outs to everybody in the Flyest tier. Thank you so much. And in the Flyest Pro tier, we have Serhi the Guy, John Penner, Carl Chris Ross, Matty Valdez, Zek Senal, Jason Wild, and Pulitao. Thank you so much for going above and beyond with the support. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I appreciate each and every single person watching the videos, liking, commenting, sharing with your friends. Thank you so much. That helps out the channel so much, especially after what I did, what happened to me when I lost my channel. But we're back. King's Peak, episode 6. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and please stay safe out there. Bye-bye now.